Very excited today to be reading from this new section, Babylon is the World Power, from 612 BC to 539 BC. Now, I'm going to say that during the course of reading through the Chronological Bible this year, one of the things that's almost come across as irritating to me, but only when I go to post these videos and I don't know exactly which scriptures to associate with them at times, and of late I've been writing various at the end instead of citing a particular passage, which might be the case when I post this next one. You notice it goes from 2 Kings 23 to 2 Chronicles 35, which a lot of times these are just the same passages, just read or repeated again between the Kings and the Chronicles. Then here's also 2 Chronicles 35, 2 Kings 23, once again. There's 2 Kings 23, 2 Kings 23, and Chronicles. Then we go to a little bit of Jeremiah, and then... But it's actually really interesting, I mean, because you think, you know, this stuff was going on during the time of the kings. Jeremiah was prophesying. There were other prophets that were going on. Habakkuk we're going to be getting into here. And, you know, so... But I'm going to tell you what really the most amazing thing is. Okay, we're going to be getting into Daniel very soon, which is exciting. So we'll be hitting Daniel also. But here's the most amazing thing. If you can get over the point of what passages we're reading from and how it's jumping all over the place. I mean, like when we read Isaiah, it went from like the end of Isaiah to the beginning of Isaiah, and then points in between. And it's, you know, it's... If you start like thinking about it and concerning yourself with those kind of things, it'll get a little mind-boggling almost. But really, when you consider, I consider, when I read it, how this all holds together so well. It's not like, okay, and I'm reading something from this book and then jump into another one and it's like very disjointed and sounds different. Because, you know, God had this book written. And it all sounds the same. And it's amazing how it all flows together. So, if nothing else, kind of keep that in mind as we go through some of these passages here in the next number of readings until we get up towards Daniel, which actually, well, you know, I was just going to think out loud here and say, I wonder if it's going to be Daniel throughout, but then I realized, no, of course not, because there were many visions that were given to Daniel over the course of 3-year spans. So like after, you know, 3 years or even a number of other years that, you know, Daniel would be given more prophecy. So that'll be interesting to see how those drop in.